that my phone going? Sick. Got an hour until I need to feed the dog, just in case anyone wants to know. Okay. Hi, my name's Matt Moreland, and I'm going to read you some poems from my book, Greenbelt Summer. This first one's called To See My Flowers Grow Again. I want to meet someone who can only be described as a storm, the kind you'd set up chairs in your garage for. I want to see them coming for miles like dark rolling clouds on a hot summer day, their whisper ringing through the air and lifting the hairs up off the back of my neck. Bang their branches off my windows, shake the floor I'm standing on, and light up my entire sky. An unending wall of wonder washing waves over me, sending me running to every open window but still finding a way in through every crack in my roof and every unsealed edge of my door frames. Pour through my ceilings and make me put buckets on my floors. I want to be left with no choice but to try to collect every drop of you. I want to meet someone who can only be described as a storm, have them find their way into my house, to feel helpless in their wake, to see my flowers grow again. This next one's called Bloom. There's a magnolia tree in the front yard of the house I grew up in that blooms every year around my mother's birthday. Every spring when the trees start to bud and the flowers are busting open, I'm pulled from winter and pushed forward into the sunshine, baking and basking in what I can only describe as unconditional love. For every magnolia that I see and think of my mother, I thank the sun for saving me from the cold and reminding me of her grace. So I lead with that. I live for it. I am my mother's bloom. I am the sun on the back of your eyelids. I'll keep you warm and remind you of home. I am love unconditionally. This next one's called Glass Bottles. We took a canoe out to a rock in the middle of the lake, and we brought beers with us in bottles that weren't twist-offs. We forgot the opener, so we smacked them off the edge of the rock until we could get at the insides, whether we broke the tops off or not. And when I lifted the open bottle to my mouth, the wind was blowing fast enough that the glass began to sing, like those train whistles we had when we were kids. Somewhere between the sound of that whistling and the moment I put my feet in the water, I thought of you and how much you'd like it here. Then I couldn't stop thinking of you and how much I would like you here, or how much I'd like to be wherever you are, even if it meant never being here at all. So I guess I'm going to think of you whenever I forget a bottle opener, or when the wind is blowing fast enough to make a glass bottle sing.
Got it. I like it way better without the thank you. I think it's good. And it's kind of addressing the subject of the